step pivot or cross step? Guys, last week I posted a video talking about the most important Brazilian Zouk technique, and I said that I call it step pivot, and I want to know how you call it. And a lot of you commented that you call it cross step. And I want to open again this conversation because I love how we can geek out about Brazilian Zouk. I think this is really important for the community. And I want to share my opinion why I prefer to call it step pivot and not cross step. And remember, this is not me saying that I'm right and you guys are wrong. It's just me opening up this conversation so we can talk more and more about Brazilian Zouk technique. Super important for the scene. So the most important thing for me here is that cross step defines the position that we get into, but doesn't define the technique that we use. So the step pivot is for me the technique that we use on different foundations. A lot of people like to call it, it's the lateral footwork, it's the soltinho footwork. For me, soltinho, lateral, simple turn, they are all foundations, and there is one common technique that we use there. Actually, the perfect description of the technique was written by Charlie. She wrote that it's a compass turn, landing or finishing in the cross position. And for me that's right, but it's a mouthful to say it. So the best compromise there to find a name that describes the technique but is not super long is for me the step pivot. Because on all those foundations we're gonna do this. So on the simple turn we're gonna step and then we turn. That's why step pivot, and we arrive in the cross position. So in the lateral it's the same thing. We have always the slow is a direction or an impulse step, and then we have the quick, and those quick are the step and the pivot. And you're gonna see this on almost all the foundations as well. That's why it's super important for Brazilian Zouk dancers to learn this as soon as possible. So that's it. I just want to share why I prefer to call it step pivot and not cross step. And I want to hear from you. What do you think? What else should we talk about? Give some ideas in the comment section so we can continue to geek out about Brazilian Zouk. Thank you so much for participating on all those videos, and I see you on the next one.